Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 10th video in my Mass Effect Legendary Edition series. In this video we're going to be going to Noveria. It's the second one of the Council missions that we've been given. The first one was to go rescue Liara on Therum. And so why don't we go ahead and take a look at the journal. So, we have Noveria, Geth interest. The Council has received reports of Geth interest in the corporate research world of Noveria. Council needs to know why. Head to Noveria and investigate the reports of Geth on the world. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, we were on the Citadel in the last video. Let's head out of the Citadel, the Widow system, the Serpent Nebula, and over to the Horsehead Nebula in the Pax system. Here we are. Why don't we take a look at these worlds and then we'll land on Noveria. Svarog. Svarog is a small but typical hydrogen and helium gas giant whose orbit lies quite close to the star. It is unusual for a star with a close orbiting gas giant to have a habitable world. Svarog is Pax's only gas giant, but its temperature, powerful winds, and high orbital velocity make it a poor candidate for helium-3 mining. While Noveria enjoys plentiful deuterium for its fusion plants, it imports all of its helium-3 from out of system. Okay. Next up is Morana. Morana is an icy planetoid smaller than the Earth's moon. Many planetary geologists suspect that it was once an Oort cloud ice dwarf which migrated inward after an encounter with some other body. While the crust is frozen water ice, deeper layers are mostly silicates with pockets of magnesium and aluminum. Morana is tidally locked to Pax, the same side always facing the sun. Okay. Next is Velis. Velis has a thin atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Most other materials have frozen and fallen as snow. Its surface is composed of potassium with deposits of magnesium. While investigating the primitive anaerobic life of Velis, Binary Helix survey teams discovered a cunningly hidden anchorage of the ancient Krogan warlord Moro. Many records and artifacts of the Krogan rebellions were recovered and sold at auction. The empty base is now abandoned. Okay, the reason why those elements have fallen as snow: surface temperature of negative 220 degrees Celsius. Good lord. Surveying it, we find Matriarch's writings. Scans of the planet Velis revealed a small, abandoned vessel. Your salvage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, upon which they discovered Matriarch Dillinaga's writings. Okay. And on to Noveria. Noveria is a small, frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Colony founded 2163. Population 361,400. Capital Port Hanshen. Now the surface temperature here is only -1. That's actually not bad at all. Of course, that's probably an average. It probably gets pretty cold in some areas. Anyway, let's land.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Okay, so Noveria is a corporate world. By that I mean the entire planet is actually run by corporations. There is no real government. The actual governing body of this place is just the corporation that owns it. Okay, let's land. Alright, I brought Liara with me because she's actually got a bit of a story here. Because her mother is here. Matriarch Benezia, Liara's mother, is here on Noveria. Now, this is interesting to kind of look at the architecture here and realize that this all is prefabricated in all likelihood, because it looks to me to be made out of concrete. Concrete does not cure properly in sub-zero temperatures, meaning that they would have had to either cure this somewhere indoors here and then install it, or bring it in here as prefabricated forms, which I think is the more likely case. Anyway, though, why don't we go ahead and talk to the security detail here with Mako Matsuo and Kyra Sterling.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Back away, nice and slow.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Okay. Now, these folks are not the most friendly,
Get out of here.
like I said.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Alright, so while this place does have like a nice water feature in there and stuff, they also do have fully armed automatic firing drones outside too. And you come in here and there's security cameras and a security gate and everything.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago, Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Okay. Let's head down this way and get onto the elevator to head down into the... or up. I'm actually not sure which way we're going.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Alright, that is the last elevator ride you're going to witness. There is no conversation between your people, there's no PA announcements or anything for the rest of the time we'll be in elevators. Let's talk to this Hanar here. Merchant Opold.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I'll go ahead and just do it for him.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Let's see if he's got any licenses. And yes, Roston Cobb Materials license, I'll buy that. And this grenade upgrade. Okay. Now then, let's head back to the shuttle bay. It's a little annoying that they make you go back immediately if you want to do this, but we'll do it anyway. Alright, so this place is pretty big. The mission's actually pretty long, so that's why I'm going to be cutting out most of the sections where I'm walking from place to place. We got the package now, but otherwise it can easily be that this would be a 2-hour long video with all the walking involved. Anyway, let's get back to Opold. Alright.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
So it's clear that basically I've advanced pretty far past where you really need to be to get to Noveria, because if you take a look at my inventory, 654,608 credits. That 500 credits is basically nothing. I mean, we just got 20,000 credits in the last video for killing a Thresher Maw. Anyway, let's go talk to Administrator Ananias. We gotta get a pass to get out of the garage and drive over to the laboratory.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Alright, here we go.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He's a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? And you didn't think that was weird?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Okay. Not the friendliest guy, but he's not going to be like that forever.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Okay. So yeah, Analaeus was kind of a dick, but he's gonna get his. So let's go see Lord Keen. It's very interesting architecture here. They've got these circular lamps hanging here, some rectangular ones up there, a lot of water features and rocks, but very few plants, which is strange because you'd think that on a world that's freezing cold outside, when they have an area that's heated, they'd want to provide some sort of real nature scenes, but I guess not. Anyway, let's head up this elevator over here. Okay, well there's Lord Keen.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Okay.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance, discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
So we'll take care of this. I am doing a couple of little minorly illegal things here, but I just want to say it's kind of strange, really, like when you consider the fact that the reason she's here doing this little covert mission is because somebody here on Noveria saw some Asari commandos come through, reported this back to the Asari government, I assume, then that somehow filtered his way down to that little city of amp crafters, and they sent their own agent here to investigate. I mean, it's a little crazy.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of Element Zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head.
There's the
For a
tail.
bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely, that's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Uh-oh.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
I was wondering, like, what are they gonna get a call? It's like, oh, one of your agents was talking to us about changing up. It's like, what?
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Okay. Again, I mean, that's a pathetic amount of credits, but I'll take it. Anyway, why don't we, because I just saw that guy up there, Inamorta, that's that Krogan bounty hunter, that we were actually smuggling in that that weapon mod for. Why don't we go ahead and talk to him?
Hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene, he got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Folsum Keratin Nar Ead Belanaleus.
What?
No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keene fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, that guy's investigating Ananias.
Beat it.
Yeah, I guess he didn't want to talk. Let's head over in here. But if you notice right there, he talked about how it would take a long time to get any sort of information that wasn't basically local. That's because the way the internet works in the Mass Effect universe is there are basically local databases of the internet, and you can check that, but if you're looking for anything specific from other systems and things, it actually has to basically have they send comm buoys, and these buoys travel faster than light and transmit information between systems. That way the speed of light travel of information is surpassed with these buoys. Anyway, let's check this terminal. Security logs. Unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you will receive this, Doctor, but it is imperative that you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Okay. So that gave us a little journal entry for a new mission. Doctor at risk. Find the doctor. Head to the Newton system and the Kepler Virgin. Warn the doctor. So we'll take care of that once we're done here on Noveria, so that'll be in the next video. Security control unit. We'll decrypt this. Synthetic inset security disabled. Okay. No real idea of what exactly that's going to do for us just yet, but why don't we head back down? Alright, and here is Lord Keene.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Okay. Alright, now the elevator is crazily down this elevator and over towards the garage. So let's get over there. Here we go. Let's head up the elevator here. Okay, a couple of guards.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Lorik Keene is under investigation.
Analaeus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analaeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Okay. Not sure why we pulled our guns out there, but anyway. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Why are you shooting? We just said that we would not shoot each other. Let's switch to something that doesn't overheat so easily. Come on, where are y'all? You're gonna let that one guy take a shot at me and the rest of you are gonna just ignore it? Okay, a couple upgrade kits here of ammunition. Or, sorry, a couple of ammo upgrades and then... See a weapon locker over here. Sniper rifle, assault rifle, and shotgun. Okay, and... No, I guess I can't open those crates. Alright, anyway, let's go find the rest of these guys and figure out where Synthetic Insights information is. Jeez, was that just me? I think it might have been. Good lord, this pistol is very powerful. Oh my good lord! I just got 3,200 credits just from killing that one guy. I mean, from that one kill, I got more than I got from either of those missions I've accomplished here so far. Checking this crate. A assault rifle and a pistol. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where are you? What just happened? I don't know what that was. Anyway, let's open up this door over here. I mean, the problem is, okay, technician's kit with a couple of grenade upgrades and a wall safe, a couple of ammo upgrades, and a med kit. So before what I was saying, the problem is that they hard code in the reward from those two quests, and they're even spoken about. They'll tell you, it's like, oh, I'll give you 500 credits, you know. But the problem is, by this point, that's basically nothing. Anyway, another wall safe here. 2 ammo upgrades. Okay, medical kit and Lord Keen's computer. Downloaded the evidence. Okay, now we can take Annihilus down. And it looks like there's some more guards here. Cairo Sterling again.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
No, I'm not. Are you?
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Annihilus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Earth?
What a load of crap. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Okay, you say that, but, and she's down. Warp, overkill, and sabotage. And he's gone, but there's still 2 more. Let's overload that. Got him. And there's still 1 more. Okay. Get up here. Jeez. Okay. I think we got everything we need here. Let's get back down to Laura Keen. Ah.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Alright. Let's go talk to her. Alright, so we could either go talk to Keen, or we could talk to Parasini, I should say. Let's talk to her.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annihilus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Annihilus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Annihilus' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Annihilus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Annihilus is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
You know, the added benefit of this is that Annihilus was kind of a jerk to us. So, talking to Keen, we can get him arrested.
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Annihilus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Annihilus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Annihilus. They will be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Alright. Got plus 24 Paragon for that. Let's go ahead and head over to Analaeus' office. Here we are.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Okay, I noticed he had a safe on his wall. Let's go see if we can loot that thing now that he's out of there. Yeah! Okay. Time to rob the guy we just got arrested. Got a couple ammo upgrades. Nothing great, but whatever. It's too bad we can't get any information off his computers. I'm sure that there's probably a bevy of information on that thing. Anyway, let's get back over to the garage and see if we can't get out of here. Okay, we can talk to Lila Hyrax before we head into the garage.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analaeus, and the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Analaeus had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail them. It happens often enough. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Kinda wish he had pronounced his name, because I'm sure I got it wrong.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Alright. Geth. Geth Stalker, in fact, from the looks of it. Yep. Okay. Let's see.
Guess we know what Benezia's
whoop.
in the crate.
That's something bigger over there. Rocket! God, oh jeez. Those stalkers are creepy. Okay, well they just sabotaged me, so I'll sabotage them back.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Let's talk to the captain over here.
What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
Safe Money says Benezia had them in those shipping containers she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Okay. I mean, investor panic is what she's worried about. I mean, those Geth could have easily killed anybody back there. Upgrade kit here. Ammo upgrades. Oh man, priorities. Anyway, let's get on board the Mako and head out to Peak 15. I mean, it's supposed to only be -1 degrees, but we do have a level 1 cold hazard, which I wouldn't expect with just -1 degrees. I mean, keep in mind that with Fahrenheit and Celsius, with Fahrenheit it's actually colder when you get into negative territory until you get to -40 and then they're even. Oh, got a crate here. I think that's where we're headed right there. Sniper rifle and assault rifle. Okay. Okay, we got some shields. And a turret. Shields are gone. Okay, more shields down this way though. Let's blow those things up. Oh, another upgrade kit. They're appealing to my sense of greed. Okay. Another one. Ammo upgrades. And what do we have over here? Grenade and ammo upgrades, okay. Let's keep it moving. Geth Colossus, it looks like. No, armature. Definitely not big enough when compared to that Geth rocket trooper running past it. Okay, more shields. There we go. Armature's down. And the troops are down too. But we got more crates. Assault rifle, pistol, and medium human armor. 2 shotguns and a pistol. Okay. Let's get moving. When they said blizzard conditions, I was expecting whiteout snow, but I don't know, this doesn't seem that bad. It's also just odd that they actually have to drive across the surface to get to these places. I mean, they get the Mass Effect, you know? I don't know. It just feels like they should be able to land wherever the hell they want. More dead Geth. Let's keep moving. Turret. Those rockets barely clearing the top of that. Did I see a crate? At the very least, that's like a medical kit, I think. Yep, medical kit. Let's keep moving. Not too much to see at the moment. Oh, turret. Got him. And leveled up. Let's keep moving, though. Oh, looks like there's another turret up here, but it looks like it's behind that rock. Have to get a little closer. Got him. Okay. Looks like there's one more on the radar, but we'll get to that in just a minute here. Whoa. Okay. And here we are, Peak 15. So entrance is blocked, we're gonna have to go on foot. But that's not the end of the world. We're pretty well armed here. Okay, oh. Geth and Krogan, it looks like. And a drone. Well, it used to be a drone. And a Geth Juggernaut as well. Geth Juggernaut was not very good at hiding. Let's see. Warp, Overkill, and Sabotage. And... oh, there he is. Let's neural shock him. Down. Okay. What do we got here? Man. These Krogan are pretty lethargic. I take it back. Okay, there we go.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We will need to get the reactors back online.
Absolutely. Okay, crate with pistol, assault rifle, and sniper rifle. Let's keep moving. Where is Ashley? Hopefully she'll join us by the time we get to the next elevator. Honestly, I don't know where... oh, she's out there in the hall somewhere. Or out in the exit. She's outside the garage. Upgrade kit with a couple of ammo upgrades. Hope she's okay. It's pretty cold out there. Oh, yeah, she's back.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Generally not a good sign. Let's see what we got over here. Upgrade kit. 2 ammo upgrades. And a secure storage locker. With 2 sniper rifles. Ooh, a Naganita 7. That's even better than my current Naganita 5. Okay, what do we got going on here? Some snow. Oh, Geth. Love this pistol. Okay, you're gonna get sabotaged. And you are gonna get shot in the face. Who is shooting me? There we go. Where is this other guy? Here you are.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Shoot. We got little Rachni exploders. Okay. What do we got up here? Big Rachni. Let's, oh, heal. Well, actually, I guess I can't do that from here, but, there we go. Now I can heal. And then shoot this guy. Ooh.
What the hell were those things?
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Gravitic weapons research. Okay, that gives us some codex information. Storage locker here. Sniper rifle, assault rifle, and shotgun. So yeah, I had both Liar and Ashley on the mission to Nephron, I believe it was, where the where Cerberus was working with the Rachni. I mean, they should have recognized them from there. Now they wouldn't know that they're Rachni yet. I know that because I played this before, but anyway, it's strange that they don't seem to even comment on it. Medical kit here. Got some Metagel, that's good. Definitely going to go over the codex information at some point, because Metagel is an interesting thing. It's actually supposed to be illegal according to its biological properties, but we'll go over that at some point. Elevator. Okay, what do we got up here? Alright, looks like we got some, oh, shoot.
That is a
Okay. I keep hearing things here. Okay, we got power junction.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Alright, let's do a manual boot then. We got a fusion reactor, passenger trams, technician kit there, armor and grenade upgrades. I don't like the sound of all these Rachni screaming. Not particularly pleasant. Let's see. Roof and comms. Mira, enter core. What? Oh, okay. Welcome on board, Liara. Memory core access. The VI core appears inoperable. You can attempt to manually reconfigure the databanks or use Omnigel to repair the damaged systems. Well, let's try manual reactivation. Okay, her head's popping up at the bottom there. Oh, it's just one of those little tower sorting games. Pretty simple, really. There we go. Let's see, what am I doing wrong here? All right, there we go. There we go. Sounds like we leveled up.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Sounds like the paperclip from Microsoft Word.
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shutdown in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you unleash to sleep. Nice.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Great. We're fighting these things, but you can't tell me what they are.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency...
Okay, let's see what we got going on up here.
Hostile contact.
Rachna again. What a surprise. Let's go ahead and singularity that. I'm gonna go ahead and marksman, and Ashley, you do your overkill thing. Neural shock on that. Yeah, Ashley, why don't you take the brunt of the hits here? You're the one who has all the fitness and everything.
In accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay, we got a locked crate with a pistol, assault rifle, and a sniper rifle. Where? Okay, there we go. No, that's
User
Ashley.
alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Landlines are paired. All we have to do is press a single button. Let's get back down that elevator.
Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Okay. Can't go to passenger transit. We can go to the reactor. Alright, here we go. Technician kit. Armor and grenade upgrades, and a disposal canister with some metagel. Let's see what we got going on out here. Whoa! Okay, got a rocket coming towards me. Whoa! Okay! Another rocket. Another rocket.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Well, if you're gonna sabotage me, I'll sabotage you. And you couldn't take it. Overload. Got him. Okay. Looks like there's still one more over this way. It's up, I think. Okay, we're being shot at from somewhere. And there's that guy. Jeez, another rocket. Holy crap. No more rockets! Good lord. Metagel. Okay, what else we got going on out here?
Main reactor shut down.
Okay, another stalker.
Emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay. The Geth are dead. That thing nearly killed me. Fixed it. Press 2 buttons. This place is good to go. We have completed the repairs of Peak 15. I mean, that is like idiot-proof right there, right? You just press 2 buttons and you get a facility back online. Not bad. Let's head upstairs and see what else there is up here. Storage locker. 2 pistols and a shotgun. And out here, a weapon locker. With an assault rifle and 2 shotguns. Okay. Let's head back down and see if we can't use that tram now that we've restored both the reactor and the landlines. Okay. Oh, jeez. Could there be fewer Rachni hiding in the vents, please? Okay. Let's keep moving. Tram station is now open, it looks like. So let's get moving over this way. More elevators. Okay. Let's see. Ah!
The door could be finessed.
Well, what's going on? I'm not sure why we just drew guns, but let's repair the plasma purge. That worked out nicely. Okay, and we got a computer console here.
Control group, loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here.
Damn shame. God only gives you one life.
Many Solarians believe in a wheel of life. Your people call it reincarnation. My people have a similar philosophy.
Very interesting. Got a few upgrades in here. Let's keep moving. Okay. Not sure why I'm surprised. More of them coming through vents. Okay, it looks like they're right on the other side of this door. I can see little shadows moving around. Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Let's keep moving. Alright, here we are at the tram station. Let's get on board this thing. I don't know why, but I have always loved trams in sci-fi games. I honestly don't know why. I know it's a little strange, but anyway, here we go.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Well, luckily no Rachni yet, but looks like we got a laboratory and residential area or something like that. Can't go into the lab. We can go in here. And hot labs, that's locked, but we can go to whatever this is. An elevator, of course. And Captain Ventralis.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Let's warp it and overkill it. Is that it? Guess that's it.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Okay. Let's get on into the into this little refugee area. Alright, so nothing up here. Alright, let's keep going. Here we are. Oh, hey, Elcor, and we got an Asari, probably a scientist, and a bunch of other scientists. Let's talk to these guys.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Okay. Let's talk to Alestia Ialis.
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
That's actually pretty cool. I mean...
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the Matriarch.
Then why would I?
Okay.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Very well. Let's talk to Petosi.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
I like that he actually says, with forced cheer. You know, typically forced cheer is you're trying to hide your emotions, but he comes out and says it. We can get a license for cost fabrications, and an upgrade for our Metagel. And yeah, I think I'm gonna get this Omni tool too, because I don't have one. I got one back on the moon, but then I lost it when I died. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, let's see. Dr. Palin.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job.
Really?
The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You want to keep working here after this?
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work, not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened, not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Okay.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Alright. Let's go check out the medical bay and see if we can find Dr. Cohen. Here he is.
Hang on. What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets.
Not sure about that.
You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon.
Duh.
Based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species.
Great.
Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
All right.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
So yeah, in terms of bioweapons, so we've got the three big ones in terms of weapons of mass destruction: nuclear, chemical, biological. Biological is always one of the more unethical ones and one of the more dangerous ones because it can blow back on your own people. So the fact that they made one that is actually not capable of spread after basically the initial release makes it almost more of a chemical weapon than a biological weapon. And while it is not an ethical weapon, I would say it is less unethical than a typical bioweapon would be.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Here we go. I've read a really interesting book about basically chemical and biological warfare in the ancient age. Really interesting stuff. Can't remember the name of it. I will put a little tag on the screen here for what it was. But yeah, it was oh wait, wrong one. Wrong way, I mean. This is the way to the quarantine. And we can meet Han Olar this way. But yeah, it's crazy the things that people have done to each other throughout history to kill each other. Okay, here he is. Han Olar, the last survivor of the hot labs.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on ME1. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a look at this storage locker. Assault rifle, shotgun, and sniper rifle. Okay. And there's an aid station. And let's chat with this guy here.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see, you got, looks like that's where we make the cure. There are 3 rooms over here, though. Nothing but a couple cots, a couple of chairs, and a medical kit. Okay, got some more Metagel. And let's see this over here. Okay, secure storage locker. Put the gun away. Shotgun, pistol, and sniper rifle. Okay. Another crate. Sniper rifle and shotgun. Did I say research notes? Here we go. I've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Okay, so get it within the arrows. Start mixing. Oh, shoot. There we go. There we go. Okay, cure created.
Your mission ends here, Shepard. What the hell?
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Okay. Let's, oh, there's an Asari commando, too. Okay, and he's got a couple Geth, so let's warp, sabotage, and why don't you go ahead and, oh, oops, and overkill. Now, overload, singularity, and shield boost. Okay. That was quite a combination. Alright. Well, I don't think she made it. She's dropped somewhere below the floor. Anyway, let's get going. And there's the dead guard, unfortunately. Alright.
They came out of there.
You mean the Geth, the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay, if they came out of maintenance, which is right over here, that means that we're going to need to get that key to get in there. And luckily, we've already done a nice little chore for Dr. Cohen getting this cure. Here we are.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Saren, maybe?
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there.
I don't
Let me
think
see
so.
that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Okay. So there we go. 24 Paragon for that. Now let's head back up to maintenance. Okay, so we're back to the entrance of maintenance. Oop, put the gun away. So there's an ice cave. A couple of crates. This is where the Asari... Oh, we got an enemy on the radar. This is where the Asari and the Geth came through. Well, the Commando and the Geth came through, I mean. Okay, one Rachni dead. Let's keep moving. Laboratory. We got a secure storage locker here. Let's take a look in this. 2 assault rifles and a pistol. Okay. We got an entrance to a lab. Okay. And Matriarch Benezia. Okay.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
Indeed.
Frozen in place. She just used stasis on us, I believe. Okay, commandos. Okay, more Geth. Alright. Looks like we got 6 enemies over here. Okay, Singularity and Sabotage. And Overload and Warp. Let's get these Geth. Let's do a grenade. Another Geth? No, there's 2 Geth. It looks like she's getting weak. Okay, got Rocket Trooper among them, or Shock Trooper, I guess.
Bring it on.
Okay, more Geth over here, it seems. Or maybe, no, yeah, more Geth. I was thinking maybe Commandos, but no. She must be out of Commandos by this point, or she would have used more of them. There we go.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Alright. I think I just got stasis again. Let's warp and... Why are you using a shotgun, actually? Go to your assault rifle. Yep, stasis. Let's go ahead and neural shock you and singularity. Okay, I just realized Liara did not participate in that fight.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on. We've got Netagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Alright. Oh, wow. 114,000 credits. And a bunch of Omnigel and stuff. Okay. Let's see. There's a Rachni. It's like a zombie.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all.
This is gonna be a fun conversation.
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No, we were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have been lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Commander, I don't trust this thing. We know its kind are killers. The tank is rigged with acid. I recommend using it.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
There's a reason their kind were hunted to extinction. It's better to be safe than let a dangerous race loose.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
If this had happened in Tokyo, or Armstrong, or on the Citadel, the death toll would be...
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
You learn later in the series that the Rachni were not acting on their own accord in the Rachni Wars. They were corrupted. This queen, though, was not corrupted. In releasing her, we were releasing the original Rachni. The original, basically neutral form of Rachni that are out for themselves but are not out to kill everything that exists around them. Okay, 74,000 credits, a level up, and 24 Paragon. Let's get out of here. I think these are egg sacs or something. I don't know what else they would be. Pretty gross looking otherwise. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, we're in the secure lab. I hate this. This map is not easy to use. I mean, every time it goes down, it does that. Did I add that? Yes, okay. So, we need to get back to the tram. Where is the tram? That's the restricted area. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Well, I guess we can go out this way then. Yeah, that goes to the tram. That makes sense. There's a sign for it even. Okay. But we need to deal with Arachni now. Okay, there are apparently 3 enemies here, but I don't know what they are. The Arachni were down in the hot labs. We can take care of them now. So yeah, she told us we have to go kill her children because they were raised away from her and therefore have been driven insane. Yaroslav Tartakovsky. Okay.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous.
I'm not sure I would qualify this as a miracle.
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira
Ew. That is nasty. Poor Yaroslav Tartakovsky. Let's get the purge codes and let's set off this bomb. I mean, look at that. Look at all those tubes of Rachni out there. There are so many of them, and they're just like all around us. Wow. Okay. This neutron purge will hopefully kill all of these mad Rachni.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Now we got 2 minutes to get the hell out of here. And there are a lot of Rachni in the way.
Shepard's hurt.
Holy crap. Okay, let's keep moving.
Good to go.
there goes the neutron purge. Okay. Well, it looks like we're still cut off from the residential area up there. Okay, well. Let's get on the tram and get the hell out of here.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the ME relay?
The ME relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge?
What?
Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. My children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Okay, so that was Noveria. Alright, so we've released the Rachni, we ended up saving that science team from that bioweapon, and along with that we took down Matriarch Benezia. We also have the location of the ME relay, but we still need to know where the ME relay is going to lead us, and for that information we're going to have to go to Pharos. But in the next video, we're not going to Pharos, instead we're going to be doing some missions, like Doctor at Risk, and along with that there's an entirely new system that was opened up by the fact that we went to Noveria, so we're going to take care of all those side quests. We're also going to do the DLC mission where we're going to stop the destruction of Terra Nova. And then after that, we will end up going to Pharos. Anyway though, this has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.